Alrighty, welcome back everybody. Hope y'all doing well. I found a goodie for you. Let's check it out. Okay, a quick update video. A while back there, several years ago, I shot at a frozen deer head to see if the Benjamin Armada had the ability to penetrate well and what could happen to it. And then I set the deer head somewhere so that it could naturally clean itself, because I didn't want to damage or risk damaging anything in the process of skinning it or any of that. I didn't want to, cause injury to the skull and be the reason that, not be conclusive evidence is that the pellet did that, the gun did that wasn't me. Well, I have memory issues and I forgot where I stored that deer head. So anyways, I found it the other day. This is the skull that I was shooting at. This is the deer skull. It's a little graphic, because it's skull, but it's incredibly interesting and pretty wicked to see how many cracks and folds and growths and things there are in their skull, man. This is actually kind of cool looking. And I'd like to take a look at it. But it would appear, this was my first shot. I went back on the video and watched it. And I had to do that to see where I hit it, And you can see that first shot, that was a little bit low left or low right there. It busted it up something good. It busted it up something real good. The second shot put a clean hole in the frozen skull. That is a clean pellet hole. So that pellet was traveling good. Like being frozen on the inside, never did find any of the pellets. None of the pellets were inside. So, it had moved at least once, not a far amount, but had tipped over at one point in time. I don't know if it was during early stages or what, but when I picked it up, there was a bunch of leaves and stuff in there, but the pellets weren't in there easily for me to find. I mean, I guess I could shake it and see if they come flying out, but yeah. So the pellets weren't there for me easy to find, but all of these holes, all these shots left, that was one between the eyes there, obviously, left like perfect holes punched through the skull. Even the one on the side here. So this was weakened likely due to the first shot, but I firmly believe, and look at the damage in there, man. It cracked the skull good. I firmly believe if you were in a survival scenario and you had to shoot, all you had was an air rifle, or all you were willing to use was an air rifle because you didn't want to alert anybody to what you're doing. I mean, if a deer comes in front of you and you got a family to feed, you're going to shoot it. And that's just how life works, okay? That's how it is. Let's be real. Would I use my air rifle to shoot? Absolutely. What was that? I think it was 20 yards. It might have been 30 yards. I can't remember. I have to go back and watch that exact part. But if you got that shot on a deer in your backyard, absolutely, I think it'd be lethal for sure. And I think you'd be silly not to take it, because food on the table is food on the table. But I did find the skull. I'm getting long in the tooth here just so I can go on. But I wanted to show you guys how cool it was. And there was no other real damages to it. Everything else looks like just little leaves or shit stuck right there. But very, very interesting. I tried looking inside too to see if there was like damage on the opposite side of the skull or anything like that. I don't really see that. There might be a mark in there, but I'd really have to get down close and look at it. But just wanted to update, show you guys. That's what happens that's what happens when you shoot a frozen deer head. It will penetrate the skull. So, all right, thanks for watching. Stay tuned. On to the next adventure.